You know, there's no better way to learn the ropes of running a business than to talk to the people who have been there. Business Solutions is just that. We bring in a company that briefly shares a challenge so we can focus on the opportunity out of that challenge. Karen Meyer with Handyman Connection joins me and Dan Long of the Sandbox Group. Thank you both so much. Karen, always good to see you. Thanks for being with us. Dan, let's talk first about Handyman Connection. How long have you been in business? It's a franchise, national franchise. You own the franchise here. How long?
Well, I bought the franchise in 2006, but I bought it from previous owners, so it's actually been in the Treasure Valley for over 10 years. I bought it because I think it's an incredible opportunity to interact with the community. I really love the idea of giving people back time to do the things they want to do in their life. And if you like working on your home, then great, go for it. But if you don't, give us a call, we can help you.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the challenge.
Sure. Well, you know, their business is about keeping people's investment. You know, largest investment people are going to make is in their homes. And she mentioned about time. Well, if your time is, your energies are going somewhere else, you want to protect that investment. So getting people to understand that, I mean, yesterday you talked about an education piece that's really important. So describe that.
Well, most people walk around their home and don't necessarily recognize when things might not be up to par because they're not the experts. So unless something is glaringly obvious, they don't know that it might be in the breaking down stage. And in terms of an investment, you want to fix it before it's broken. So there are things that people, hopefully they realize that if you have a plumbing leak, you get a fix. If you have a light that doesn't work anymore, you have somebody check it out. But there are also things you can do. You can do a walk around your house once a year, the outside, the inside. And I would suggest you do that with someone who knows what they're looking for. But just to make sure that things like your siding's in place, your gutters are all attached, you don't have any cracks in the foundation, you don't have any stuff going on that you're not aware of. Check out your basement, look into your attic, make sure that things are still the way you expect them to be so that you're not picking up expensive repairs.
So that preventative maintenance and stuff like that, what's the top 3 issues that really people should be aware of in their home?
Well, plumbing, electrical, and I think the other one is just making sure if you do have a basement, make sure that there's nothing going on under the ground that you're not aware of. Make sure your drains are clean, make sure you don't have any water under there that's going to cause issues in the future, and your roof.
One of the things we were talking about yesterday when I had a discussion with Karen is look at dental work. You know, personally, when I started going to the dentist every 6 months to get my teeth cleaned, I haven't had cavities for 10 years now. Now, prior to that, every 3 to 4 years, I'd go in and they say, "Oh, what happened?" Right? So it's just
Why don't you floss?
It's that maintenance thing. That every 6 months, it's just that priority thing, and it can reduce the cost tremendously.
Yes, it does.
And that's true in your business as well.
Yes.
So it's an educational piece about people being aware, eyes and ears, understanding you're not an expert. And if it isn't where your energy is flowing, maybe that's where you get the Handyman Pro.
Give us some ideas of how you have turned that into an opportunity as far as the education aspect. How are you reaching out to people and contacting people? I know you're on social media all the time.
Well, and a part of it is really day-to-day contact. It starts with a phone call to the office, trying to help get good questions. We ask good questions of our customers so we can understand what the problem is, so we can make sure we're sending the right expert out there to take care of it. But it's a day-to-day process. It's when I'm out in the public and I'm meeting people, finding out what's going on in their lives, making suggestions, helping educate them. It's a long, you know, until you know you need an electrician, you probably don't even think about calling Handyman Connection. And if you don't know I have licensed electricians, you may not even consider it.
It's always worth the phone call.
It is. It is.
All right. Karen Meyer, Handyman Connection. Folks can find you online.
Boise.handymanconnection.com, and our phone number is 884-0074.
Easy to remember. All right, Dan Long, the Sandbox Group, thank you both so much for being with us today. And coming up next, from the kitchen to a downtown pizzeria and brewery, see a dream come true.